Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jets and the reigning Super Bowl champs. All that and more coming up next.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's an age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go back and forth, but it is no question. With players, they want that #1 seed, they want that bye, and they want to be sitting on their couch during the wild card round watching everybody else beat each other up. You factor in that rest, you factor in getting your legs back under you and getting some guys back maybe who were out some previous weeks, and you're playing in front of your home crowd. That's every team's dream to start the season, and that's exactly what we got here.
So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. And they're led by their quarterback from the University of Pittsburgh. It's Kenny Pickett.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege. And I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win.
They face second down and 7. From the gun is Pickett. That's caught. It's the rookie from Penn State. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Pickett. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. A run up the middle with Miller. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down. A shotgun snap for Tua. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. You have a tight end motioning left here. He'll run straight ahead with Miller. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Miller. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Miller. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Miller. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's pinned. Andre Miller. Touchdown, Dolphins. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. The Jets offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing Pickett. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
A 2nd down throw for Pickett. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Pickett to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. They pick up 17 through the air. And the Jets have a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, Pickett. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
One quarter in the books in this AFC Divisional playoff. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. A tough spot here. Third and long. To throw, Pickett. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Mike, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Dolphins offense and running back Kendre Miller getting set to take over. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive first and 10. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Tua. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up near the first down marker. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Tua going to throw here on 3rd and 1. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. They'll run it right here with Miller. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Going for it all. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Tua. Loose inside the 30. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Miller. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. They'll run with Miller. Powering forward. He's in. Kendre Miller. out, Mike. That's his second touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That's his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins move out on top. Nothing. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. That's to the right side and incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw is Pickett. He's got a man. That's Traylon Burks. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Pickett now. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd and 5. Pickett to throw. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Dolphins offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. They bring a tight end in motion left. From his own end zone, it's Tua. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now give on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing is Tua. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of there.
And he will score! Touchdown, Dolphins! A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. 2nd down and 8. From the gun is Pickett. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. On the play fake. No chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Throwing on 2nd down. Pickett. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And a Fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They will take a knee here. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Jets offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. On 1st down, Pickett to the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, Pickett. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Jets 1st down. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Jets are on the board just before halftime. So we are at halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports.
We'll get started
halftime
out at
report.
GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the visiting Chargers who were able to come in and steal one on the road. Will Shipley, a touchdown run in the victory. The Dolphins got some strong play out of their quarterback, number 1, Tua Tagovailoa. He's got a touchdown through the air as his guys have raced out to a gigantic early lead. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Dolphins offense and their running back set to go once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins stretch it out. Leading now by the score of 28-3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense ready to take over possession of the football. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Here's Pickett. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by the Dolphins. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Miller. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. Here's 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap for Tua. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Now it's Miller. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 2nd and 11. They send a receiver in motion left. Play action. Tagovailoa. Quick throw, taken in. And the Dolphins are gonna have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Tua. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Miami. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. We'll add one more. Their big lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This fielded at the 2. And And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Here's 2nd and 9. Pickett to throw. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st down and 1.
To throw is Pickett. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Pickett. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now, Pickett. He's going to air this one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Here's Howell. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll throw with Howell. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins add on to their already sizable lead. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Throwing Pickett. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Pickett. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. From the gun is Pickett. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Jets 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Back to throw is Pickett. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Throwing on second down, Pickett. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets them another first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York.
The previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be.
How was that even called a touchdown in the first place?
So that challenge, a successful one. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Pickett. That one, taken in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Jets cut into the lead a little bit. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 5. Now a handoff, running right. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now a give up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. A handoff as they try to run it here. He's to the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Let's go. They'll go with him again. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal. They'll run. What a move! He's in. Touchdown, Miami. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's taken down up past the 35. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a second and 9. Pickett to throw. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. So a win here for the Dolphins. They are moving on as the number 1 seed. Victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.